Hi, welcome back to Full of Beauty with Lizzie, and actually have a special guest. My beautiful friend Stacey is going to hang out with us today. So today we're actually going to do a makeover. You're going to have fun hanging out with us while we do that and seeing everything that I do for different types of faces and different people. Well, at least we're only working with one person today, but yeah, I'll talk about why I'm using certain makeup stuff on her. And we'll actually talk a little bit about everything from hair to skin to makeup, but we'll focus a little bit more on makeup today. So yeah, get ready guys, come on. All right, here we go guys. Stacey, if you want to face me a little bit. Here. Okay, so if you guys don't remember, it was probably about 2 videos ago, I actually talked a little bit about skincare and different types of skin. I use Stacey as an example because she has a bit more sensitive skin. She's had different skin issues, so I recommended a Faculor from La Roche-Posay. It's a medicated cleanser. And she only used it like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but she's already seen significant results. It's pretty amazing stuff.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah. So we're gonna work with her today. Also, she has very curly hair, so we use different hair products in her today. So we use this Infusium I-23 Complex, which is great for curly hair. It has avocado and olive oils in it, so it relaxes the hair a little bit, but also gives you that like fresh bouncy curl. And then we also use the Shea Moisture Silicone-Free Miracle Styler. Sorry, I know that's a mouthful. Silicone-Free Miracle Styler Leave-In Treatment. This actually works for all hair types. It smells fabulous. It kind of has like a sweet, sugary, fruity / marshmallowy smell.
All the above.
But also it just makes your hair feel silky, so it's good for like dry hair, curly, frizzy hair, anything like that. I use it too. And my sister Tori also uses it. And then we also use this Coconut Miracle Oil in her hair to give it a little bit more of a silky look. There we go. This is Stacey's hair today. So we will actually get into her makeup today. She's already cleansed and moisturized, fresh face. So I'm going to give you, we're gonna do primer on her first. You can either use a brush or your fingers for this, but if you use your fingers, make sure that they're nice and clean. So I'm actually gonna have her use her fingers today. We don't have a brush with us for this. You wanna go ahead and rub that primer in. I'm actually using the number 7 Airbrush Away Primer. We're gonna give Stacey a little bit more of a soft, natural look today, just because it's a little bit more of her style. She has softer features. And she isn't a in-your-face type of person. She's a little bit more like low-key. So we're not gonna give her an over-the-top dramatic look. I think that works for a lot of people, but not for everyone. So if that look does work for you, rock it. I believe that makeup should be fitting for who you are and a way to express yourself. So we did a primer, and I'm actually gonna do this number 7 Beautifully Matte. Stacey loves this because, have you loved this, Stacey?
It smooths out my face a lot more. Like I have a lot of, I don't know, red tone in my skin, especially my face. So with this foundation, it smooths it out a lot more, makes me, I don't know, clears it up a little bit.
Yeah. So it's called Beautifully Matte for a reason. It actually eliminates the excess oil, so it actually makes your skin look a little bit more soft and velvety. So that's the look we're going for with Stacey today. And we're going to, actually just going to put a little, my hands are clean.
Do you need my hands?
We'll actually use Stacey's hands.
We'll use my hands.
You're going to use a little bit of this. If you have a container at home or like any kind of like special dish, use that, or you could use your hands if they're clean. So you want to smooth that out for me a little bit. Just, yeah. Okay, yeah. Just like globbing this on your face. So we're just going to take a little bit. I'm just going to kind of go in a little bit of a heart shape around her face, and then we'll blend it in. time. You'll be okay. Just painting your face, no big deal.
She does this a lot for me. It's pretty great.
I think applying makeup is fun. If it's not your thing, that's okay. But if you're watching this beauty channel, I'm assuming that it is. But maybe you just watch this channel for the skincare advice. Either way, whatever works for you. If you do your makeup, I think that it should be something that, like I said before, it's a way to express yourself. It should be fitting for you. You shouldn't feel like a different person, and I don't believe that it should make you look like a different person. I feel like a little bit goes a long way. So we're going to, and you want to make sure you get like down by your neck too, just so it's easier to blend.
I know for me, even like putting a simple, like a little bit of makeup on just boosts my confidence.
Yeah, same.
It doesn't have to be a lot. I don't have to do eyeliner or eyeshadow or anything, but just putting a little bit on my face and I just feel a lot better about the day.
Too. Feel a little bit more put together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. I didn't show you guys the brushes we were using. This one's a little bit dirty because I already started using it, but these are the EcoTool brushes. These are the ones I personally love. These I use it like every type of brush. I collect brushes because if I see cute brushes, I want them. But recently I've been using a lot of EcoTools brushes and I love them just because they kind of give you a bit more of a natural look, which I personally like a lot better. And they're soft. And we have Stacey's brushes today. This is the flower powder brush. Sounds a lot like flower power. I bet that was on purpose.
Probably.
But if you can look closely, it kind of looks like a flower. It's super cute.
It is pretty cute.
And then this one, now that it's dirty, but it kind of had a blue gradient color to it. So we're using these brushes today. This is the foundation brush I was using, and we're going to use the eyeshadow brush. And I'm about to use this, I forget what it's called, but it's the silver, it's a silver, I can never say the word, microbial brush, but it's supposed to stay clean with the silver and it's supposed to help it stay cleaner longer. And we're going to take this damp sponge and just blend in Stacey's foundation a little bit. And you just kind of like want to bounce it around. You don't want to be too like aggressive with it. Just kind of like take it and bounce it, blend it in a little bit. Oh, I should have given you a headband to use. I mean, if someone that's just like hanging out here wants to grab me a headband from that second drawer right there, I would love that.
If someone!
Mr. Cameraman. Thank you. We can go ahead and put that back just to... I found that like putting a headband in your hair when you're doing your makeup helps a lot, just to keep it out of your face.
Oh, I think I failed.
Oh, you did good. Looks good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dab this in, just blend it a little bit. Texture. So if you haven't used the number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation, I've used it. Right now I'm actually using the Stay Perfect vanilla bit, but if you tend to have a little bit more of an oily skin, then this foundation would be perfect for you.
I like it a lot better than any of the other ones I've used in the past. There was one I got at Bare Minerals a few months ago and it was great, but my skin is already oily, so it kind of brought more oils to my skin. I don't know, it was weird. I didn't like it as much. This stuff makes me feel a little more...
Yeah, that foundation, Bare Minerals is a great product, but that foundation, particular one, would probably be better for someone who had a little bit more of a dry skin texture.
Yeah, I mean it was great stuff, it just wasn't great for me.
Okay, so right now I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I'm just gonna draw a triangle under Stacey's eyes right here just to brighten up the eye a little bit. So I found that this one works really well. It has the Jojo Berry. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Cocoa Berry, Jojo Berry, whatever it is, but it works for brightening up your eye. And I'm just gonna dab a little bit. You just want to like pull up a little bit and dab. And it looks like I'm poking her eye out, but I'm really not doing that.
She's doing okay.
It looks more aggressive than it actually is. I'm really just kind of bouncing the sponge around.
It's very soft, don't worry.
Okay, so we gotta do the other eye. Number 7 translucent powder is my favorite powder to use. It's a great setting powder. It also helps blend your makeup together. A little bit goes a long way, like a really long way. I'm gonna use Stacey's flower powder brush. And I just got too much, so I'm gonna dab that in. Don't want to blow too much. A tiny bit, so I'm just going to use this for all over your face.
That's fine.
And I personally just like to do the whole face before I do the eyes. Whatever your preference is, there's no right or wrong way or order to go in. I guess there's right and wrong way to do your makeup, but there's no right or wrong order to it. Just like whatever you like to do first. Yes,
I'm glad you brought that up because I always do my powder last. Like I do my foundation and then my eyes and then the powder's like usually the last thing I do. But, and it doesn't matter what order you do it in?
Nope.
Cool. Good to know. So we're all different, but it works great.
As long as the end result is good, that's all that matters. And you're not destroying your skin. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow primer right here. And I'm just going to let that set a little bit so it dries before I put the eyeshadow on.
And that will keep the eyeshadow on longer, correct?
Correct. And I'm actually going to use the same powder.
Yeah.
Flower powder brush to do a little bit of bronzer in here. And you only need just a tiny bit because I don't want to make her look too orange, but I do want to give her just like a soft glow. Let's see. And I'm also going to use, oh, by the way, this was the Physicians Formula bronzer. I'm trying to see if there's like, it's a light bronzer. That's what I'm using. Because we're very light skin.
Very light skin.
Okay, and I'm going to use this number 7 Apricot Blossom blush. And again, a little bit goes a long way. I'm going to need a tiny bit. Just to give her just like a soft rosy glow. I'm not gonna, sometimes I do highlighter. I'm not gonna do any highlighter on Stacey because we just want like a soft, natural look. And highlighter make her look a little bit too shiny, and that's something that she doesn't want because she already has on skin that she wants to mattify. So, yeah. What do we want to do next? Eyeshadow. Yes. So I'm actually going to use some colors from this Sephora palette. This Shine Bright Like Enchanted Stars in the Sky.
It's me.
So I'm going to take this little bit eyeshadow brush right here. And I think I'm going to go with this kind of gray purplish eyeshadow for the face. Eyeshadow for the face. Just gonna cover her whole eye with this one. I'm doing, again, I'm just like doing a very simplified look on here. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's just like a kind of a soft purple color. Or it's a soft deep purple if those words go together at all. And that's the best way I can think to describe this.
Soft deep purple?
Like a soft deep purple.
Oh.
Like it's a deep purple, but it's not too intense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I actually want to do kind of mix the colors a little bit. So I actually want to give her a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. So I think I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild. What's it for? It's just like a loose pigment shadow thing. But I just want to highlight just the top of her eye. So I'm just going to go this just like right underneath the eyebrow at the top of the lid. Just to highlight it a little bit. It's basically like an eye highlighter. Well, that's pretty neat.
I knew you were gonna reference that.
It's a funny YouTube video. Okay, so just before, I've got some fiber on it. I don't know what to use. It's supposed to go in there. So I'm going to give you a little bit of line. But I don't want to, yes, but I don't want to overdo that. And it's just a brown eyeliner, just to make her pretty green on the top. I'm just going to draw a thin line here. Because again, we don't want like a dramatic look for you today. We just want like a subtle eyeliner. And it's brown just perfectly. That eyeball is done. Now you turn this a little bit so I can get this thing in the corner. I know eyeliner can be a little bit tricky. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should look similar to the other side. Your eyes should look, it's like they say with eyebrows, that they should look like sisters. They don't have to be twins. It's the same with your eye makeup. So your eyes should look like sisters.
I think I've done that before. That's cute.
For your eyebrows?
For, yeah. They should look like sisters, not twins.
Yeah.
Because I know it's like nearly impossible to get anything looking the exact same.
Perfect, yeah. Don't stress her out. Don't, I can't talk to you guys. I'm so sorry. Don't stress yourself out trying to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. And things don't have to be perfect, but they should look presentable. Let's see.
What do you need me to do?
Close up, open. I'm gonna have you like look up a little bit. I'm just gonna do a little bit on the bottom lash line. Just to tie this together. Okay. Now, if you don't already have curly lashes like our beautiful friend right here, you can use, because I like to use an eyelash curler. You hold it on for like 10 seconds. We will do that for Stacey because she doesn't really need it. She's already pretty curly.
Do you usually do that before or after the mascara?
I do it before.
Okay.
Personally thinks that it works better. You do not globbing up your eyelash brush. Let's see here. So if we're putting mascara,
sorry.
I think you want to start at the bottom of the lash and kind of like wiggle your way up. I didn't prepare Stacey for that, and I almost knocked her in the eye. We're going to start at the very bottom of the lash line, the start of the lash line, and then wiggle your way up, kind of moving it kind of from side to side, just wiggling it a little bit, so it kind of doesn't clump. So I'm just gonna, Stacey already has fabulous eyebrows, so we're not gonna do too much with it. I'm just gonna highlight them a little bit, just kind of like comb or like kind of smooth them out.
So what are you using?
This is the Soap and Glory Arch Day Triumph. I mean, I'm sorry guys, I forgot how to talk. So this has 2 ends, it has like a highlighter, then it just has a little bit of a color pencil.
So this will lighten up my eyebrows?
It's the same color as your eyebrows, so it's just gonna kind of smooth them. Okay. I don't have to do too much to it.
Sounds great to me.
So I'm just gonna do the highlighter and then just go over with the color part of the crayon. She already has a good shape and she has a lot of eyebrow to work with, so we don't have to do too much coloring in. It's just to kind of smooth them out so they look well groomed. Okay. And then I'm just gonna use an eyebrow or an eye shadow brush just to kind of blend that all in. You can use an eyebrow brush too, kind of looks like a mascara wand, but I don't have that with me right now. So and then for the last part, we're gonna do Stacey's lips. And we're actually gonna use the Lip Sense lip stain today. So what color is this? This is the caramel apple. Sounds great. It's basically almost the same color as your natural lips. So with this, if you're familiar with lip sense at all, it is probably the best kind of lip stain to use. It's literally lasts all day. And even into the next day sometimes. So we want a color stay for her. I'd say next to this Lip Sense, Revlon has probably the best kind of color stay lip stuff. And depending on how pigmented or like how rich of a color you want, you put on a couple different layers. We probably only need one for Stacey because again we wanted to do just like a softer look for her. Okay, so give that a few seconds to dry and then we'll put on the Lip Sense moisturizing gloss. Just give it a little bit more shine. Perfect. Yeah, go ahead, throw that in. And we are done with Stacey's makeup. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mix your hair. And she is beautiful and ready to go.
Yeah. Thank you, Lizzie.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Thanks, let me come over
Yeah.
here in your video.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about any of the products, feel free to leave some comments below. Otherwise, have a good day. Hey guys, to subscribe to me, click on my face right here. If you want to learn more about skincare and my skincare routine, click right here. And if you want to learn more about face masks and all the different types, click right here.